Hey, it's Warren here again with Copeland Small Engine Repair. Today I'm going to be talking about fuel line and gas line. Uh, I see people online all the time wanting to start their own little small engine repair business in their backyard or just part-time, and they always ask, what's the most common fuel line sizes I'll need just to get started. So I'm going to help them out with that. For chainsaws and weed eaters and blowers and things like that, you're going to be using this small yellow fuel line. And this small yellow fuel line, you want to get Tygon. You want to make sure it's Tygon. There's a lot of this small yellow fuel line out there that's not Tygon. It's just cheap crap. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's not Tygon. I get this. I buy it in 50-foot rolls because I go through a ton of this crap. And the two sizes that you need the most. See, this size here is a little bit bigger size. You see on mostly the Craftsman and Poulan chainsaws, tons of weed eaters. I mean, it works on all kinds of stuff, but this is a very, very common size. The size of it is right there. And the Stens part number, Stens is just an aftermarket parts company. The Stens part number is 115-327. And this is a 50-foot roll. The other most common size of this Tygon is this small stuff. I've got another box ordered because I'm about out of this, but this is really small. And this is on a lot of the cheaper chainsaws, and this is the size of the line that the fuel filter is attached to. And it works on a bunch of weed eaters. I mean, it's just on everything. The size of this line is right there. And the part number for this one, the Stens part number, is 115-323. Two other sizes of this small line I use on chainsaws and weed eaters and blowers. This is an Echo box, and these are Echo part numbers, but this line is not Echo. I use the Echo part numbers to find the fuel line. I buy this on eBay, but I just use the Echo part number to find the line and just buy a cheaper line. What's in this box is just a tiny bit bigger than the yellow line, and the size that's in this box is 90014. That's the Echo part number. It's a 5mm outside diameter line, but use the Echo part number to search it online, and then just buy it, made by whoever, Rotary or whoever you want to buy it from. The other size of line, it's another black line. This is the thicker line. This works on steel and Husqvarna and a bunch of other stuff. This line, part number for it is 90015. That's the Echo part number. And like I said, just use that part number to find it, and then find it made by somebody else. And this is the 6mm outside diameter fuel line. But those four sizes of fuel line right there handle pretty much every piece of two-cycle equipment that comes into my shop. Every now and then I get some weird piece of equipment and the hose, the holes in the gas tank are a funny size or something like that, and you need a different size line. For something like that, go buy you like 2 or 4 feet of it. Like here's some gray home light line I bought to fix a home light. I think it was a blower. But you don't want to buy a 50-foot roll of something you're going to need 1 foot of a year. This stuff, I go through a ton of it, and this, I may need a foot of it in a year, so I just buy a little piece of it. But that's for two-cycle stuff. For the big ride lawn mowers, push mowers, zero turns, you're going to need the bigger, thicker black rubber fuel line. This is the 1/4-inch fuel line. It's on pretty much every ride lawn mower and zero turn that comes in here, and it's all the same size. It's 1/4-inch inside diameter, 1/2-inch outside diameter. I buy this in 25-foot rolls, and I buy this on eBay or at my local parts house, and it's like $20 for 25 feet. And like I said, it's 1/4-inch inside diameter by 1/2-inch outside diameter. If you want to buy it from Stens, the Stens part number is 115-295. But this is very common. And to use that, When you buy hose clamps, you can get on eBay and buy hose clamps, 25 to a bag or 100 to a bag. Don't go to your parts house and pay $4 for 2 hose clamps. And I prefer the little squeeze hose clamps like these. You take a pair of pliers and squeeze them open. They work really well. I've got some bigger ones around here somewhere, but I don't know what I did with them. But get you some hose clamps, and you want hose clamps that fit 1/2 inch outside diameter fuel line. So when you're online searching for these hose clamps, make sure for this hose you get them to fit 1/2 inch outside diameter fuel line. The other fuel line I use is this size right here. I get this same thing on eBay or order it from my local supplier. It's with a Stens part number. And this is 3/16 inside diameter by 13/32 outside diameter. And this is what's on Honda push mowers. It's on pretty much every Honda push mower and Honda generators, all the GX series Honda engines. It's this size here, and it's just a little bit smaller inside diameter. But I go through a ton of that. If you want to order from Stens, the Stens part number is 115-303. And like I said, it's 3/16 inside diameter by 13/32 outside diameter. And for that, you want to use these hose clamps right here. And when you buy hose clamps for that hose, you want to buy hose clamps that are for 7/16 outside diameter hose. I know I said this hose is 13/32 outside diameter, but when you're looking for hose clamps, you're not going to find a hose clamp that says for 13/32 outside diameter hose. So just find hose clamps that are for a rubber hose that has a 7/16 outside diameter, and these work great. But those are the 6 main sizes of fuel line I stock in here, and I've been doing this for 10 years or so. And this handles pretty much everything that comes in here. Like I said, every now and then you get something goofy and you need a weird size piece of line, but these 6 different sizes of fuel line will handle pretty much everything you need it to. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll holler at you next time.